All right, welcome ladies and gentlemen. My name is Duke. This is my YouTube channel. Haven't made a video in a while, so thought I'd get something out there. Take from it what you can, leave the rest. Some of this might not jive with you, but it's just an expression of things I've accumulated over the years that I'd like to share with others. So we've all been born into a human farm. If you haven't figured that out by now, if you look around, humans are very much like cattle. Our world is a body production line. There needs to be bodies to build a fake reality. Our true reality is infinite consciousness. Infinite consciousness is beyond form. The body, the physical body, was created vulnerable. It was also created on a timer. Every body is born, lives, and dies. Every body is vulnerable to the slightest stress can just break a body in half. Bodies don't last, they suffer, and they die. And we try to, in that short time from birth to death, we try to get what we can from this experience. And this whole experience is based on one or the other, the lie of one or the other, the belief, the lie and belief, the belief that we are separate, that we're not the same one. The mystics, the masters, everything points to the truth that there's only one life. Behind every set of eyes, every set of ears is the same life. Every time a baby's born, it's actually the same one every time. But because we're born into the same life is recycled through these different bodies, so each time it seems it's a new individual. It seems individuality is real. We have last names, we identify with our country, our political beliefs, our religious beliefs. Religious beliefs are all an image of an anthropomorphic God. And an anthropomorphic God is a God created in the image of man. That's where we create God in our own image. And that's kind of what religions have done. A world where you see bodies in all different stages of growth, from children, from a child to the elderly. And you have all these different variations of bodies when you look around you. So it creates a picture that there's more than one life. And it's the same life, but in a sense, we've all forgotten who we really are. We've forgotten our true nature, and we're indulging in a fantasy. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So to continue where I left off, so we've all been born into a human farm. States, countries, flags. A flag for a country is like a tax farm ID logo. In a sense, we all have owners. If you look at any legal document or your driver's license, for instance, you'll notice that your name is in all capital letters, which represents a corporation. Our birth certificate is like a number. It's like a cattle number. We're owned in a sense. It's like a pyramidal structure. The key thing I'm going to talk about today is the truth that sets you free. It's not getting stuck in the victim consciousness. And the truth that sets you free is the realization that all life, it's so simple, but it's not taught hardly anywhere. The truth that behind every set of eyes, every set of ears is the same life. Consciousness never dies. The life force that beats our heart, when you close your eyes and you're able to imagine and experience things, that consciousness never dies. We think that the physical brain and matter produce consciousness, but it's actually the other way around. And behind all consciousness, before all consciousness, is a state of non-time. That is actually our true identity. We never die, we never grow old, we never change. This is our true nature and who we really are. But we've been born into a false system that convinces us we're somebody that we're not. And once you realize the game, you can never be a victim again. You can never truly hold a grievance, because you know that everyone that you perceive outside you is actually yourself in a sense. So the reason you be good to people is not because of moralistic duty. It's because you realize the truth that we're all the same one. So to buy low and to sell high, to take advantage of people, all that is insane when you realize this simple truth that's not really taught. I don't see our political leaders declaring this or teaching it. I don't see some of our greatest minds that we hold up so high are not teaching this. So there's really a need for it, these kind of things, to be brought out into the public, especially at this time in history. I believe we're at an age and time when information travels in such an incredible way. When I grew up in my, as a teenager and even in my 20s, we didn't have YouTube, and the internet was just starting to really take off. So it's really something to be able to do these kind of things. Have a TV channel where you can talk about anything and everything. So the whole gist of this is realizing that they are really you. The greedy politicians, the owners, the global elite, those at the top of the pyramid, they're really an aspect of ourself. We're all, in a sense, playing the same game, the separation game. How we play this game is by being born as a baby, we forget who we really are, and we say, life's not my fault. Life happened to me, not by me. And it's really a way of fooling ourselves. We all willingly bought the same ticket. We're all taking the same ride. The idea that one person can be guilty, one person can be innocent, the idea you can gain off another's loss, all these things we've all bought into. So those at the top of the food chain, so to speak, they're playing the same game, the fear game. They buy into the belief in separation and they profit off of it. As long as we can be kept asleep, this kind of pyramid structure, this hierarchy, can go on. As long as we believe that there's separate countries and there's different belief systems. The truth is the truth, no matter what people think and believe. And we do have to respect others where they're at. And that's transformational forgiveness. could be said, the truth that sets you free. It's just, there's volumes written on that, and could be endless lectures, and will be a lot of the content that I'm going to talk about here on Awakening from the Dream Show is transformational forgiveness and exactly what that is. It takes a while to actually realize what that is. And it is a process where our life becomes a type of classroom where we unlearn our decision for separation, and we basically, we realize everybody's us. One brother and sister is all brothers and sisters. So it's a hard truth to live by, because there is an aspect of us that wants to be like them, and we want our own special life where we get to create the best version of ourselves, so to speak. And we want our life to be a playground. At the expense of, if we can make profit off our fellow man. That's kind of the game we've all been brought into. So there's a lot to talk about on this, and I just wanted to just touch base and keep the videos going. So, and I want to keep them short. I know how hard it is to even watch a 15-minute video. So yeah, I think I will leave on that note, and I will continue to look forward to seeing you on future episodes of the Awakening from the Dream Show. Thanks for watching. And if you like the channel, please subscribe and share. I'm trying to get the channel going. I think I've got 39 subscribers, and my goal is 100. So I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.